Well, the race for Lieutenant Governor of Georgia is heating up. 9 candidates are running for the second highest position in state government ahead of next year's election. One of them was in Augusta today. Graham Lee joining us now with details. Graham?
Well, Brad, Republican State Senator John Kennedy is just one of the candidates for Lieutenant Governor. We sat down with him earlier today to hear about his campaign and why he thinks he's the best person for the job.
Current Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones announced in the summer he would not seek re-election as he runs for governor. Now State Senator John Kennedy is on the campaign trail for one of the top positions in state government.
You know, I'm running, Graham, for Lieutenant Governor because, number one, I think it's important that we keep Georgia growing.
Studio B.
Kennedy has been in the Georgia Senate since 2015. He says if elected, one of his biggest priorities is keeping teachers and students in the classroom, as state lawmakers recently passed a bill to address the growing problem of chronic absenteeism.
360,000 school kids in the state of Georgia are missing more than 18 days of school a year. Those kids that are missing that much school are not going to be successful. They're not going to be literate at the level they need to be successful, and they're not going to graduate. And if they don't graduate, they're not going to have the Georgia dream and the American dream we want for those kids.
He also wants to see a reduction in crime around the state. It's been 2 weeks since an Augusta mall shooting and another in retaliation. Incident Sheriff Eugene Brantley confirmed were gang-related. Kennedy says he wants to increase resources for local law enforcement to tackle this issue.
The root of gang activity is making money, and they do it through criminal enterprises. And very sadly, they recruit our youth out of schools, and they recruit youth that are not in schools. Going back to the absentee issue that I'm passionate about and working on.
Kennedy is joining a very competitive race with nearly a dozen candidates running, but he says his vision with small-town Georgia values make him stand out.
I'm from a small town. I take those small town values with me to Atlanta, and when I come back home to Middle Georgia, guided by those same small town principles and values every day, and I'm honored to get to work.
So Kennedy is one of 8 Republicans running for Lieutenant Governor. State Senator Josh McLaurin is the lone Democrat challenging for that seat, and the election for Lieutenant Governor will be next November. Jenny?
All right, Graham, thank you.